Welcome to a new episode about narcissism, and we would like to clarify that the discussion we will have includes all narcissists. Whether they are parents, friends, colleagues, family members, spouses, or partners. Firstly, we want to convey a truth that cannot be ignored, which is that it is difficult for most victims of narcissism to overcome the strong attachment to the relationship. Narcissists find pleasure in the idea of the person involved or anyone associated leaving. They insist on maintaining the relationship at any cost. This renders the victim incapable of leaving the relationship or letting go of the narcissist, no matter the extent of harm they face. Victims find it challenging to deal with this situation. They find themselves constantly pondering the relationship with the narcissist and the ongoing issues between them, as well as how to avoid them. Additionally, the victim often shoulders the blame for any mistakes that occur, leading to an endless cycle of guilt and tension. Therefore, the victim must remember that the narcissist is responsible for the toxic relationship, and she should not bear full responsibility for whatever happens. She should learn how to deal with the narcissist, protect herself, and set boundaries. She must remember that she deserves a life free from harm and humiliation. Most victims of narcissism find it difficult to move past this point, as they constantly ruminate about their relationship with the narcissist and the ongoing problems between them. They tend to blame themselves and take responsibility for any mistakes, creating an endless cycle. Furthermore, they experience continuous anxiety, tension, and discomfort. At this juncture, the narcissist gains control over them, dominating their thoughts and minds. Now, we must discuss how to change this narrative and make the narcissist stop fixating on us and how we can achieve that. When we ignore the narcissist, it affects them for a long period, and they might continue to struggle with this for their entire lives. They lose control over our thoughts and spirits due to our limited concern for them. In the narcissist's view, we are not the end of this story. We escaped, leaving them to face a significant problem that needs solving. They have to deal with this problem that we put them in. The narcissist might contemplate destroying you or wait for a specific period, which could last for months or even years, until they are ready for you. Regardless of the narcissist's approach to winning you back, the indisputable truth is that they will never forget you. Whether they choose to destroy you, attempt to regain you, or leave you for a certain period, you will remain a constant presence in the narcissist's thoughts. The narcissist won't feel at ease until they manage to restore the situation to its former state, and they will relentlessly strive to gain full control of the situation. For the narcissist, it's always about control and manipulation over you. When you decided to ignore them or distance yourself from the relationship, you took away their sense of control. The narcissist cares about being the one in complete control of the relationship, determining when and how it ends in a manner that suits them. In their relationship with you, the narcissist doesn't care about anything you need or want. They focus on breaking you and causing your destruction. The more shattered you are in front of them, the better it is for them. The narcissist ends the relationship when it benefits them, and the ideal scenario for them is to take everything they can from you and leave you in a vulnerable state. When you find that things aren't going according to the narcissist's plan, they won't allow you to leave the relationship ever. Therefore, cutting off communication in this case is of utmost importance, as it means blocking the narcissist from everything and closing all routes that lead to them. This approach safeguards you and helps you avoid anything the narcissist does to harm you. When you cut off contact with the narcissist, they lose control over you unexpectedly, something they never anticipated. At this point, the narcissist desperately attempts to change this situation, especially when they have the chance to interact with you at work or elsewhere. The narcissist may try to elicit any reaction from you. Even when the narcissist doesn't directly communicate with you, they rely on other sources they have to hope for any reaction from you. For instance, they might expect your anger due to their involvement after the breakup. The narcissist always aims to annoy and hurt you through their actions. They attempt to make you feel frustrated by emphasizing that you see and understand what they're doing. This is why they avoid direct communication with you, hoping to provoke the specific reaction they want from you. At this stage, you must have emotionally detached from the narcissist so that any actions they take won't affect you. All of the narcissist's actions stem from their excessive interest in you, and they engage in all of this to capture your attention. The crucial point you need to know is that even if you decide to end the relationship with the narcissist and try to explain the reasons for the breakup, it won't have any effect on them. They won't take any responsibility for the separation and won't accept any reasons you provide. They won't consider anything you tell them and won't entertain the idea of leaving or ending the relationship. This is why they will always try to persuade you to return, as they feel they have complete control over the relationship and want to discard you afterwards. However, believe me, if you are the one who initiates the separation, the narcissist will never forget you. Their thoughts will revolve around you all the time, and they won't stop thinking about you. The undeniable truth in the mind of the narcissist, from which they cannot escape, is that you are the one who initiated the separation, left them, and moved on. I hope you have benefited from this episode, and we will meet again in the next episode with a new topic about narcissism. Thank you, and peace be upon you and the mercy of God and His blessings.